Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to From the Depths. Okay, so this is our bomber. We did a little bit of work putting in weapon systems, etc. But I've actually gone ahead and made a version we can retrofit to that is actually complete. Now, if you saw my stream the other day, that is a very fast flying seagull. You will actually have seen me make the bomber, finishing it off and making it all prettiful. So if we hit V, retrofit, I would like to retrofit to bomber version 14. You notice that the wood cost has gone down because I had some wood guides on here. Ignore them, they're going to go anyway. Metal cost actually goes down, which I'm surprised about. Oh, is this a cost to add on top? I never work that out. I never find out exactly what the current cost versus retrofit cost is. They never make sense. It's not like that's added, and it's not like that's replaced. I'm just going to retrofit. Okay, we needed you to actually be held. Damn it. Right, let's try and grab the bomber if it's still in range. Yes. Thank you. Come back here, you cheeky sod. We need to retrofit to you. Right, now, hopefully... There we go, that's the retrofit process. I'm kind of wondering if we coloured it. I definitely coloured it on stream, but maybe I didn't save it, because it should have been coloured immediately I retrofitted. Which makes me very sad, because that means I need to colour it all over again. Bomber version 17, there we go. I was wondering for a moment. There we go. Oh, let's bring you back. Whew, had me worried. I thought that maybe I hadn't done all the changes and saved them. But I was pretty sure I had. Now I feel better about myself. Hello, Bomber. Welcome back. So, you can see that it's painted in pretty much the same colours as our fighter. Got a little cockpit there with the kind of the sun visory type color. I don't know what you call it, like the polarization filter thing. It's basically the same sort of color you have on most motorbike helmets and fighter cockpits. But it's not quite as pearlescent, but it's vaguely the right color. Right, I guess we should go over the changes that have been made. Oh. All right. Okay, so changes that have been made. I've added 4 extra intakes up the top and 4 extra intakes on the bottom of the engines. I was dubious about doing this because it does open up the engine, makes it look a bit different. I don't know, I don't terribly dislike it, but it makes it easier to damage the engine. But then I saw the power increase. The power increase for doing this on both sides, adding the top and bottoms, was about an extra 20%, 25%. Yeah. That's a lot. This craft can now get over 210 meters per second. That's as fast as, if not faster than our fighters, and it doesn't use any glitchy, cheaty things with the engines. Yeah, right, it's got flares in the side as we already did. The anti-missile system at the back now has an additional 2 extra missiles. You can see there and there. They've set to stagger on 0.3, so every 0.3 seconds it will fire out one. That seems to be the best interval. We've also got a laser anti-missile system. Not a particularly big one, but it offers a little bit of protection. You can see if we dive in here. The laser anti-missile system goes down the center here. I didn't really know what to put here, and laser anti-missile system kind of fits the bill. We've got some EMP things. These EMP things just get rid of EMP that's going to damage our sensitive components. We've got a couple of these. We've also got in here, a little bit further back, we've got a smoke thing, so that if we're shot away lasers, our smoke will deploy. I don't know if there's any other major changes. I should probably talk about the armament. Okay, this is the armament. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, because it's mirrored on both sides. Normal missiles. Normal missiles meaning that they're lure guided, but they have frag EMP, frag explosive, safety fuse, and whatever. They're lure guided, but they're pretty normal in other respects. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20 kinetic kill vehicles with EMP, frag, explosive. Yeah. This thing packs a punch. Now, one area I haven't put any weapons on is the direct, like, underside here. I might do that at some stage. I haven't done it yet. I could do it in future. There is area there to have more weapons, and that would, you know, increase our firepower a little bit more. Maybe a torpedo system, because currently this thing can't damage anything particularly far below the water surface, because, well, none of these are designed to fire below the water surface. And they're actually told not to fire below a depth of about -10, -15 meters, because they just won't get there. So maybe a torpedo system would be good, but that's a very specific case, you know, against subs. I have put some armor here. As you notice, the crankshaft is only visible for that bit rather than all the way back. This is because I've put this armor that slopes down, and hidden under this armor, if I boop, you can see that I've actually put a cylinder here, and here, and here, and here. These cylinders, and that allows me to, you know, expand the engine a little bit out to here now, instead of having a block of metal. These cylinders massively increased the output of the engine. They increased it to 6,000 as opposed to 3. Massively increased in power. I love it. That increase in power is very helpful, especially for powering the laser system. It did mean that it looked really weird, because if you look at the bottom of the cylinder, you notice that it looks kind of odd. Let me just get in a position where you can see that. There we go. You can actually see into it. That's because the face on the bottom of the cylinder either doesn't exist, or the normal is facing the wrong way. So you can't actually, like, have your light bounce off it. You actually see directly into it, which makes it look strange, and also, you know, it's more vulnerable by having stuff on the bottom side. So what I did was I put in this to protect it. It doesn't increase the drag very much, and we get so much more power out. It's completely worth it. And I think that's all the changes. This bomber is ready to go into active service. It's good. I've set up all the code. We're using the Blowthorn Missile AI Lure code, which you can find on the forums. It's like one of the top links in the Lure section of the forum for From the Depths. And yes, people go, oh, link it. I'm not going to link it for 2 reasons. One, it might change. The link might go duff or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It might go out of date. Secondly, Lure is a little bit more complicated than most things in From the Depths. If you cannot find the Lure code, you probably shouldn't be using it. If you can't use Google, you probably shouldn't use Lure AI. No, no derogatory comment there, but it's not simple, put it that way. But I think we're ready to crack it out. And that means it's time to name our craft, which means I need to open up Excel, because I haven't, because I'm silly. I should have done this earlier. Hello, Excel. From the Depths. This is the Brandon Murray. I think we'll just shorten that to either a Brandon-class bomber, I like the alliteration, or the Murray-class bomber. I think the Murray-class, you know, last names are, you know, generally more accepted than first names for, you know, naming our fighters. So let's save this as RAF_Murray. And this makes you the RAF Murray. Can I not put a space here? Oh, I have to. No, it's on the map. I put the space. Out of build mode. Map. RF Murray. And then force name. So aircraft, bomber, G for guided missile, 1. And I punch the microphone for good measure. The RF Murray, ABG-1. Now, I could have them flying in formations of multiple bombers. I'm going to have 1 bomber, maybe 2 fighters for each bomber. So I'm going to split our fighter wings up, and each one is going to have a bomber. So, let's get the Murray. And let's start building more. And let's see how awesome they look. Look at that! The problem is they do have a tendency to fly into space and then get stuck in space, because now we're up 500 meters. There we go. I don't know why they do that. They are set to be at like 300 meters rather than 500, but they perform slightly better in combat. You can see that we're going pretty fast here, and if I were to take our aircraft in for a dive... So, let me get ready. There we go. Dive, 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 dive. Because your speed is slower at higher altitudes. Look at that. 211. Bang on. That is a thing of beauty. Right, let's bring her up here. Top speed 191 for the map mode. That's fine. And we'll pull all. There we go. So while it's traveling up here, we're going to split the fighter wings up. Over here? Yes. Really? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh no, it did split them into separate forces. Merge these forces. There we go. Right, and then we bring them back. We can each assign one of them a bomber, and we'll be good. Now, I do need to rename some of these. So, each bomber... I mean, we're not really using the bombers as wings. We're using them as singles. So, I'm very tempted just to name each bomber individually, especially since they are such large craft. There are... You know, the resource cost is the same as a wing 0. So, I think what we will name them individually. Force name. You are the RAF Isaac. ABG-1. You are the RAF Bracknell Exile. So I'm going to call that the RAF Exile. ABG-1. And you are the RAF King 4375. So I'm going to call it the RAF King. ABG-1. Remember that the 1 is not a hull number, it's actually just a designation for the class. Role, class. And then we get to try them out against the white flares. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. This 53 here is not going to stand a chance. It's going to be beautiful. And right, let's try out the Mukujin Silver Wing, or... No, it'll be Red Wing. Let's send Red Wing in. Okay, who are you deploying against me? Right. Buzzsaws, Sea Flayer, and there is a Wrecker. Straight into combat. We got this. We move too fast. Right. Okay. Mukujin. 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 Right. That is our Exile. That is our bomber. In the center. Block size for this battle. That is acceptable. Let us begin. Here we go. Missiles away. Oh, incoming missiles. Out of range. Aha! Oh, those missiles look good. Oh, no, no, no. They missed. That's one thing we are a little bit vulnerable to is missile spam. However... Definite good damage there. Still not out of the action, but definite good damage. The fighters are actually behind. The bomber is just gone. Exile. Looks like Exile got some kills. Nice. That's 3 enemies dead. The only one left is their, I think you're the Wrecker, aren't you? The big one. The bomber's coming around for another pass. It's firing. AI dead, I think that was. Yep, AI dead. That's it. That's their fleet. That's everything they had. And it's gone. It took 2 passes. It took 2 passes. They're the anti-missile missiles going off. I should call them like interceptor missiles, I know, but I like saying, you know, anti-missile missiles. Now, what we got to do is quickly pull out everyone out play before they accidentally wander into some more territory. But I think that was wonderful. It's glorious. And I think the only thing left to do is to celebrate by making some more satellites. That's how we celebrate over here in the Elysian Empire. Plays that forces. And I'll just send the satellites over to cover the area that we've already got at the rear. Hello. I would like to build a UKC James. And a UKC James. And then I would like to go outplay, pull all. And then we can just do a heal. And they should get up to like full health pretty quickly. And there we go. 10 meters, really? Apparently I have to fly them up. Okay. Oh, it's because it's limited by the fleet. Forces. Split. Split. Right, you can see James. Can you go like really high now? Yes. Right, you can go here. And you are the Mr. Grey. You're the HMSS Mr. Grey. Right, let's do that. Mr. Grey. Not my Grey, Mr. Grey. There we go. Accept. And you are the Collider 1. HMSS Collider 1 with a fleet name of HMSS Collider 1. Right, and you can go... if that's covered over here, it's probably going to be somewhere like in the middle. I'll just put you here for the moment and we'll sort that later. But now we have... I remember, the entire David Potter fleet is there just as a memorial. I could just delete them. But no, they'll be memorial to our hubris, an 81. That'll be what we take on next. That'll be next episode, I think. So I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed, please like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. But until next time, if you like our bomber, let me know down below. And stay shiny.